Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to my YouTube channel Master That English, where we understand, analyze, and interpret the important texts and concepts that may be part of your English curriculum. Our topic for today takes us to the 19th century Russian writer Anton Chekhov. So get your pens and notepads ready, because here we go. The title of our play is The Proposal. Before we begin understanding this play, it is important for us to understand the meaning of the word proposal. A proposal is an alliance between two people or two parties. This alliance, in the case of marriage, is about mutual bond between the two people who promise to have a companionship based on understanding, sharing, and caring.
But are marriages really made in heaven? We'll see about that.
Chekhov, in his play The Proposal, has given a realistic picture of the union of relationship based on the social influences of the 19th century Russian society. Let us begin by understanding the three vital points in the plot structure. The starting action introduces the reader to the masked identity of the three characters in the play. This is followed by the climax that focuses on the tense relationship between the lovers evident through their arguments. Finally, this culminates through the resolution that provides an answer to the reason for their compromise. The masked identity of the characters can be noticed in the manner they project themselves in public. This can be noticed in the male protagonist, Lemov, who brings the proposal to the Chubukov family. Lemov attempts to project himself as a man of the world who is confident, well established, and is respected in society through his dress code. However, clothes may define a person's personality but cannot be relied upon. The other male character is Chubukov, who is the girl's father to whom the marriage alliance is first put forward to. His masked identity can be noticed in his language discourse with people around him. This is gentle and courteous. However, in the play, his true identity is gradually revealed. Hence, in the play, the male characters deliberately attempt a disclosure of their true identity, showing social consciousness as a mark of hypocrisy to maintain social image and position. Take a look at the way Lamov speaks to himself. In the following lines, we notice the lack of confidence in Lamov that makes him compromise in choosing a life partner for himself.
It's cold. I'm trembling all over. I must resolve myself. I need steely determination. If I hesitate, I'm finished. If I take time to look for an ideal wife or for real love, then I'll never get married. It's cold. Natalia Stevanova is an excellent housekeeper. She's not bad looking, and she went to school. What more do I want? Oh, I'm getting that ringing in my ears again.
In the case of Chubukov, his miserly attitude is evident in the following lines.
If he's come to borrow money, he'll be sorely disappointed. What is it, my dear friend?
On the other hand, the first impression of the female protagonist is that of a passive listener. But the play eventually highlights her true identity in her ability to reason and speak her mind, thus highlighting the analytical ability in women when they are made socially aware of aspects associated with finances. Hence, the masks also highlight behavioral changes. In the play, this is observed through the individual compromise, where the individual overlook personal interest over the demands of the society. The climax in the play is initiated by the female character, Natalia, who initiates a series of arguments in which both the male and female protagonists have debates over certain issues. There are two essential points of the arguments. Let us have a look at the first one. Round 1. Round 1 is an argument over property. This property is the Oxen Meadows, where both claim their ownership over the land. This tendency highlights the inner animal instinct in both the characters, in which they wish to address territorial claim over the land. Initially, their arguments are based on formal grounds of legal affairs and ancestral ownership, but gradually their discussion gets violent and ugly as they start making personal attacks on each other.
Keep my family out of this. The Lmovs have been honorable, law-abiding people, not like some I won't mention. Like your grandfather, who was arrested for embezzlement, for instance.
And your aunt was a gossip and a backbiter. This behavior reflects the desire for higher social status that is achieved by projecting the other individual as inferior. In the play, this argument is resolved with the fainting of the male protagonist, Lmov, who they believe to be dead. Hence, the writer suggests that death is the absolute solution to issues pertaining to territorial claim, where the survivor becomes the sole owner of the property. However, Chekhov also provides an alternative perspective to such an argument when Chubukov reveals the true purpose of Lmov's visit to Natalia, thereby helping Natalia to realize her mistake and abandon her argument on Oxen Meadows.
He came to propose to me? Oh my God! Bring him back! Oh my God! Get him back! Oh my God! Please, make him come back!
Let us now draw our attention to the second argument. This argument centers around the breed of dogs, Messer or Gesser, where each tries to force their opinion superior over the other, where Lmov advocates for the breed of dog Gesser being superior to Messer. Natalia also does not surrender to the argument and asserts that her choice for the breed Messer. So, what is the argument on breeds of dogs suggestive of? This argument suggests the desire to claim intellectual superiority over the other, as possessing money and materialistic possession does not guarantee a social reputation to the person. The intellect of a person is judged by the manner of investment, which is determined by the market value of the product, demand of the product, and the efficiency of his product. So, how is the argument for intellectual superiority resolved in the play? This argument is resolved through the intervention of the character Chubukov, who forces the lead characters to abandon their argument by kissing each other. This act of passion suggests the fear of isolation that makes the young couple reconsider each other. In this way, Chubukov suggests the writer Anton Chekhov, through his play, suggests a realistic perspective of life, which is not based on the utopian ideology that marriage is a fairy tale and a bed of roses, but it has its ups and downs in the form of arguments and compromises. That brings us to the end of this lecture. I hope you enjoyed this comedy by Anton Chekhov. If you feel this lecture was helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and share the video to spread awareness regarding this work as much as possible. After all, sharing is caring. There is an additional link available in the description box that will help you to analyze this play even better with the detailed notes that are provided in the link. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the lecture. Until we meet next time. This is Karishma. Take care.